Hey guys, welcome to OnFireRobloxScripting, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a speed pad that gives players a temporary speed boost inside of Roblox Studio. So let's just get right into the video. So before we start, make sure you go under the Home tab and open up the Explorer and Properties. After that, we need to create our speed pad. So you can do that by inserting a part on the top left of the screen right there. And then with this part, you can just kind of customize it however you want. So for example, I'm just gonna make mine like an 8x8 rectangle like that. If you click on it, you can also go into the properties of the part and change different things. For example, like the color. So maybe I want it to be green, maybe yellow. Now let's just keep it yellow for now. And there's some other things you can play around, like the material, transparency, and these things over here. So if we go down here, we want to make sure that it's just anchored. Anchored just means that it won't move when the player touches it. So just make sure your part is anchored. So once you have your pad, what you want to do is just click on the pad. It will show up under the Explorer. And let's just rename our part to something like this speed pad. And then we're going to click the plus, enter in a script, and let's just name this the speed boost. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom in just a little bit. You can now write what I write. So I'm going to start off with some variables. So we're going to go local speed pad equals to script.parent. And then we're just going to add in something called a debounce. This is just going to make the script a little more efficient. So local debounce equals to, and we're just going to put in some curly brackets. After that, we're going to put in some like set variable numbers. So local boost speed equals to, and this is how fast you want the players to be after they're boosted. So the default speed is 16. So just think of it like a Roblox character walking normally. That's 16. So if you want it to be like doubled, just double the number. 32. If you want it to be really fast, maybe do something like 100. But yeah, you can play around with that number. I'm just gonna set it at 32, which will double the speed of the player. The next one we're gonna have is just a normal speed. So local normal speed. And remember, this is just gonna be 16. So after a few seconds, the player will return to our normal speed. Obviously, if your game has like a different starting normal speed, feel free to change this number to whatever that may be. And then the last number we need is going to be our boost time. So local boost time equals to, and this is how many seconds you want the players to be speed boosted for. So if I put something like 3, it's going to be 3 seconds. If I do something like 5, they're going to be boosted for 5 seconds. So I'm just going to keep mine at 3 for now. So after that, we can now write our function. So this is going to be the speed pad dot touch connect function. I'm going to put in brackets. I'm going to put in hit in the brackets in the go down line. And then I'm going to write local character equals to hit dot parent. And then we're going to write local humanoid equals to, and this is going to be character and then character colon find first child, put in quotation marks, and this is going to be the humanoid. So basically, what we're saying is when we touch like this jump pad over here, we're just going to try to see if it is a character, and if it is a character, we'll just find like the humanoid under the character, which is what this humanoid is. So after that, we can go down 2 lines. After that, we're gonna write if humanoid and not debounce, and we'll put in some square brackets, and then we're gonna put in character. Then we're gonna go down a line, and then we're just gonna write debounce square brackets, and then we're gonna put in character. Go outside the square brackets, put equals true. So basically, what this is saying is if we did find the humanoid, and the character isn't in our debounce like table over there, we'll just put it in the table. This way we don't check over and over again in our code to see if we need to give the speed boost to a certain character. But after that, we're gonna go down a line, and we're just gonna write humanoid dot walk speed equals to, and it's just gonna be our boost speed. And then we're gonna go down a line, we're gonna write task dot wait. Inside the brackets, you're gonna put in the boost time. And then finally, we're gonna go down the line, and then we're just going to write humanoid dot walk speed equals to, and this is going to be our normal speed. So it's very important that walk speed is spelled exactly like this, with a capital W and a capital S, or else it will not work. And then finally, the last thing we want to write is debounce, and then we're gonna put in square brackets, and this is gonna be character, and then outside square brackets, we're gonna write equals to nil. So this will just clear our table so that we can re-give the speed boost again. So that is all you have to write for this script. If I go test it out right now, so right now you can see I'm walking pretty normally, but the moment I hit that speed pad, boom, I am now doubled speed, and for the next 3 seconds I'm that fast until 3 seconds is up, and then I'm back to normal speed. And then I can activate the speed pad again, and then once 3 seconds is up, I'm back to normal speed. Now if you did want like a more permanent speed boost, you can just remove these last 3 lines inside the if statement, just like that. So basically, once the character has touched the pad, we'll just give them the speed boost. So if I remove those 3 lines and then I touch the speed boost, I will gain that speed, and then I'll pretty much stay the speed even after 3 seconds is up. And this will not go away unless I actually die. So if I do end up dying, then yeah, we go back to normal speed. So yeah, that'll be it for this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!